7 things that you don't have to explain to anyone. The majority of your decisions are always going to be questioned or judged by somebody. Regardless of this fact, you shouldn't worry about this judgment or criticism. After all, you don't have to explain your actions to every person that judges or criticizes you. No one can truly judge the actions of another person. This is known as freedom. However, sometimes we feel that they can. We feel obligated to give explanations to family or friends when they demand it, even though we really don't owe any of these people an explanation. As long as you don't cross any lines, don't harm anyone or threaten any other individual with your actions, you are under no obligation to give an account of your actions. 7 aspects of your life for which you owe no explanation. You should never give explanations for your physical appearance. This includes if you're thin, or a little bigger. If you play sports, or eat a lot or very little compared to your weight. You do not have to give explanations to anyone regarding these physical aspects. Forget about all these judgments or criticism. What is important is that you feel good and are comfortable with your body. Do what you feel is necessary to maintain or change it. How you sustain yourself. If you decide to be a vegetarian, or to not eat sweets, or to not eat something else and no one can judge you or demand an explanation based on your preferred diet. It's your decision. You could have decided to eat that way for whatever reason. The others around you must accept this reality, even though they may not agree with it or live in the same fashion. Your sexuality, if you're an adult. You decide how, when and with whom you want to live and have relationships. Whether you're a man or a woman, you decide if you want to live alone, get married, or bring children into the world. This has to do with decisions that you make on the inside and no one else has the right to question these decisions. If they see that you're suffering or that you're unhappy, they can give counsel or advice. They don't have the right to judge you or criticize you based on a difference of opinion. You have no reason to be forced to give an explanation as to your certain preferences or your opinion on marriage and children. Your career or a line of work. In this area of your life, you're again not required to provide details on your decision on how to make money. This includes whether you go to school for a certain subject or maintain a specific job despite your age. Even though you may have disappointed close family members or friends with a certain life choice, it's a difficult decision to make, and in the eyes of many, it may be the wrong choice. Due to these circumstances, it's important that the decision comes from within you. Your religious convictions or beliefs. You do not owe an explanation to anyone regarding your religious ideals, whatever your beliefs may be. This includes the decision to be agnostic, or atheist, or to not follow any organized religion in particular. They should be accepting of your manner of viewing the world and should not doubt or question it. If they do so, it's not your problem. Your perception of relationships. You can agree with the idea of living with someone, or you can disagree, and decide to live alone. You can be in disagreement with the institution of marriage and we all have different perceptions of the world and ways of living. How do we decide who or what is right or wrong? What criteria do we use to decide who's right and who is wrong? Whatever each individual decides or feels is right or wrong for them is their path. If you would prefer to spend time alone, if you find joy in being alone, you aren't required to provide a list describing why to someone. It doesn't mean that you are antisocial, selfish, or isolated from the world. You simply enjoy being by yourself. You like your space, to listen to music you like, or to read a book by yourself. The fact that you like to take this time for yourself does not mean that you're depressed or upset, or that you have problems associating or interacting with other people. You enjoy the aspects of alone time when you feel like being alone, and only speak and interact with friends and family when you want to. It's important that you live life how you would like to and make the decisions that you feel are correct. The most important part is that you truly believe in your lifestyle and this form of decision-making. It doesn't matter what everyone else thinks or believes. You will have to sail through the sea of your own life, and in the end you not anyone else are doing it. You will make mistakes and you will have successes. Live while keeping in mind the advice of those around you, but with you at the helm of your ship, making your own decisions. Only you know what is good for you and what is necessary for your happiness, not anyone else. Deciding to make your own decisions and carve your own path without needing to explain to anyone why or when or how shows that you're a person with self-confidence and with great self-esteem. It shows you love, value and believe in yourself. Self-love is absolutely essential in this life to be happy and to also be able to love others.
Yeah.